Since I was a teenager, I've been seeing what's going on now. And black people finally started to get on the page. Back in the early 90s, mid 90s, early 2000s, I've been calling this shit out. Motherfucker used to call me Malcolm X. And they used to laugh about it because my few partners that I ran with, because I ain't never keep no big group around me. I only got like-minded people, but they all want hustle. And yeah, we used to get in our little beefs and stuff, but I was always one of them dudes that is about black folk, because I see what these white people doing. I remember when I was 13 and we was walking the Lakeshore Gym off West Esplanade, and they seen a bunch of black kids. I'm the oldest one. I'm 13. And they yelling, "Go home, nigger," and blowing their horns and all this stuff. I remember when my older cousin Errol got locked up, and I had to bring his bike. He was a teenager. I had to bring his bike back, so I'm riding on the bike, holding his bike, and he's like, "Go put it back where you got from. Go put it back where you got it from." They don't notice, man, my cousin just went to jail. This is his bike. I done seen this racism so long since I was a kid. From them beating up my daddy and all kinds of shit. And they made sure they punched him in the stomach so he didn't bruise. See, that's a tactic they use. They'll hit you in your stomach, and then when you say that they hit you, they'll be like, "Where's the bruises?" Or they're playing drugs on you. I'm so happy at my youngsters, even though I still be on their ass, because they be doing a bunch of fucked up shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. I see them doing some fucked up shit. They know I'm yawning. It's early in the morning, about to go to work. They know that I don't play that shit. It's like one youngster I was working with a few years ago talking about telling people to suck his dick. I'm like, boy, don't invite nobody. Cause some niggas gonna take that shit the wrong way. Me, I ain't paying no mind, cause I know I could beat you up. I know I could beat your motherfucking ass up. But I ain't take it the right way. I mean the wrong way. But other niggas, boy, you tell them to suck they dick, boy, nigga, had you bent over in a fucking shower in prison. Cause all he talked about with his guns and what he'd do somebody, man. Guns is for protection. Guns ain't for aggression. Now, if you gotta be aggressive with it, cause you could be pushed to that point. Motherfucker threaten your life, man, fuck. Go ahead and get them out of here. They threaten your life. I don't care if it's words. I take all that shit serious. But I'm so glad that the youth are starting to catch it. Like my son, he catch it. He still be fucking up though, but he catch it because I taught it. I read all kinds of books. Everybody who know me, my partners, they know me. I read all kinds of books. I was telling them about the Illuminati and the books, and I was telling them about 33rd degree Masons back when we was in high school, because I done read the books. 32nd and 33rd Masons, I've been telling them about it. And this was in the 90s, early 90s. Back when cats was listening to Tupac, when Tupac was alive. My mama used to call me and my brother thugs before Tupac even got Thug Life tattooed on his stomach. I ain't know what a thug was. In a definition, they call it a violent gangster. And that, but Tupac changed it. The hurt you give little infants fucks everybody. He gave it a different definition, but I'm proud of y'all young boys. That's why I come to y'all football games, y'all basketball games and all this stuff. I be supporting. I come, and my son say I'm embarrassing because I be fussing with the referees and stuff. If they make a bad call, they make a bad call. And yeah, I'm gonna support my young brothers. You make a bad call, I don't care if it's against the other team. I'm gonna still tell you something about it. And I could be going for the team that it's against. I want you to make the right calls. It's called justice. That's why when I go on jobs, like the job I'm at, them and white dudes know not to mess with me. I done had a few. I had a Mexican from the valley. He played with me. Then he found out I was about to whoop his ass because I walk around with a smile and I crack jokes with you. Then this other white boy played with me. I had to check him, talk about slavery wasn't that bad. My great-grandfather was born a slave. I know about the stories. How you gonna tell me it ain't that bad? Oh, I read some books about what the slaves said. Man, the slaves had to work for free. So you think they ain't gonna write what the white man said? I had to check him, and I was about to beat that bitch up one day. I finally just got to a point where I left the job. I was like, fuck this shit. I dragged up on him. Because I'm good at my work. And I'm an excellent worker. So you get on jobs, white boys half-ass like a motherfucker. And people be talking about how hard them immigrants, them Mexicans and all that work. Man, them Mexicans don't work that hard. They only do that shit in front of people. When a supervisor or the superintendent or the foreman ain't watching them, man, them dudes be talking all kinds of shit. Now, I give one thing to the black immigrants, even though they be slick side hating, they don't want you to make more money than them, even though you more experienced. And plus the fact you done came to their fucking country instead of staying home working hard and fixing that bitch, you won't come to where you can get it easy. They'll come here and they'll work their ass off. Why you ain't fucking just stay home and work your ass off? Fuck, build that bitch up. Make it something. And I'm talking to my Caribbean, my African brothers, because I still consider y'all brothers. But at the same time, I'm going to check you. Just like when I do wrong, my real friends, they check me. If you my real friend and you don't check me, you agree with everything I do, man, I get the fuck away from you. Because I do fucked up shit from time to time. I'm one of them dudes that can snap. I had this old bitch ass nigga on a job when I was working with Bo Brothers. They trying to make him a fucking foreman. This motherfucker telling me not to bring my tools. All you need is this and that. Now I bring my tools everywhere I go because I don't want to walk back to that fucking Connex and get no shit. I'm bringing my fucking tools. This nigga started telling me to put your tools up. Then the superintendent, who was a white dude, come ask me why I ain't got my tape measure on me. I'm like, cause old boy told me not to bring it. Cause he knew I bring my tools everywhere. I got a rolling box, wheels on that motherfucker with all my tools in it, and I got all kinds of shit in it. I got out of the little iron boxes that people carry on their truck because I can't move it around. And really, I was just trying to save time. If I got it right there by me, fuck. You know, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. But I'm proud of my young brothers. That's why I go to their games and cheer them on. And I talk to them when they do some fucked up shit. I go off on their ass. That's why they respect me. I remember my partner Lanny Boo. He was wanted by a bounty hunter. I don't know if y'all know about that bounty hunter tattoo. I went and checked tattoo motherfucking ass. He's sitting by the park. Kids out there playing. All their windows tinted dark. I don't know if you're a rapist or whoever the fuck you is. So I went and knocked on the fucking window. And when they finally let the window down, I told him, man, I don't know if you're a rapist or whatever, but you need to get your white ass from around there. He like, man, you blew my cover. Fuck your cover. Get from around here while these kids out there playing. They cranked their car up and they left. It's like when the detectives, homicide detectives, praying to crack on me because I ain't tell them nothing about a murder. I ain't know nothing about this murder, to be real with you. And at the same time, I wasn't going to tell them nothing anyway. That's your job. I ain't getting paid for that shit. I ain't joining the police force. But come to find out, they found out who did it. It was a chick who used to hustle for me. That's back when in my criminal days. She used to sell crack for me. And somebody in the neighborhood told, they had to tell. For them to come at me, they had to tell. And they thought I was a fucking crackhead because me and my wife had got into an argument. And instead of me trying to fight her, I just left and she ripped my tank top. So I was standing outside. I was looking junkied out, but I was happy at the same time because this was my first album that I did solo. It's called Anthony A. Sloan's Through Hell and High Water, if you want to Google it. Through Hell and High Water. I went off on Bill Cosby, George W. Bush, all of them. Because I ain't no Cosby fan. I'm one of them dudes that when Cosby was going around talking all that nonsense about the black community and what we need to do, dude, you think you was giving scholarships to motherfuckers that was going to get a scholarship anyway. You just using that as the tax write-off. Nigga, you think I don't know? Think I don't know? Motherfuckers be thinking motherfucker dumb. See, most people think you only as smart as they are. Or they think you slower than they are. So now I done got to where I done forgotten more shit than most of these motherfuckers done learned. I sit there and I know how to do the shit, but I let them figure it out. Cause now if it's a young cat, one of my young brothers, I'm gonna teach them how to do that. But see if it's one of them old cats who think they know everything and all this shit, I'll sit there and let him figure it out. And I'll sit there and be laughing. People be wondering why I be laughing and shit. Cause I know. I'll catch on shit real fucking fast. I catch on to some shit so fucking fast. And before you could say it, I already know what you about to say. But I'll sit there and I listen. And that's one thing my partners will tell you. When they talking to me, I just shut up and listen the whole while. Now, if I catch them when they saying something wrong, I correct that. That's when I interrupt, when you saying something wrong. But if you telling me about life experiences or stuff that you know. Shit, I don't know everything. Fuck, the smarter I get, the dumber I feel. So I sat up there and I let them tell me about their life experiences. And they be teaching me some shit. This some shit I'm gonna use in the future. But to say that is what I'm saying. I'm proud of my young brothers. I don't go with that gang banging shit. I ain't gonna even front with you. If you on some gang banging shit, you get mad at a nigga cause he wearing another color, man. You dumb than a motherfucker. The fuck away from me. I don't even want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. That's some foolishness. Nigga, we black folk. Our body reject the color black. So really, we the opposite color of what our body show. But see, that's on another note. That's some shit that I really have to get in deep. A lot of people wouldn't understand that. But all that gang banging, man, it's time to stop that shit. When you see a black person walk through your neighborhood, don't ask him where he from. Ask him if he okay. Ask him if he fucking all right. Make sure that brother's safe when he in your fucking neighborhood. If he ain't around that bitch trying to do no fucking crimes or nothing, he walk through there. Y'all niggas that be, where you from? What set you claim and all that shit, man? Fuck you, man. What the fuck wrong with you, man? Boy, you working for them people. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking cop to me, nigga. When niggas go to doing that, man, what you police in the neighborhood? Nigga, where your badge at, man? Flash that badge or something. And they badges be they fucking rags and shit. Nah, man. When nigga walking through your neighborhood, that's where they supposed to feel safe. Because whenever they walking through a white neighborhood, they feel in danger. That's where the real danger at. Danger shouldn't be amongst each other. Period. And I mean all races. But foundational black Americans, boy, when you see a nigga walk through the hood, you make sure he good. Make sure he walk in there and walk out there safe. I don't give a fuck if he got a bunch of jewelry on. Fuck that shit. Y'all listen to these old fucked up ass rap niggas. A lot of them niggas ain't even living like that. One thing I could tell you and my partners could tell you, whatever I rap about, dog, I done really lived that shit. And I know a lot of these niggas that be playing like gangsters. I mean, that nigga could have did prison. Nigga could have been robbing people. Boy, them niggas be the biggest hoes when you check them. When they see somebody really ain't going for their bullshit, man, them niggas cower. It's a rare few that really be ready to die behind they shit. It's a rare few. And I'm telling you some shit that you need to learn and need to know. When I see a black man walking around, I don't care if we're in a grocery store or wherever we at. How you doing, my brother? Because that's the way I treat them. Your brothers to me. But you got these other cats who be trying to prove themselves. White man tell them something, they put their head down. And they listen, yes sir, boss man. Yes sir, boss man. Yes sir, boss man. Black man tell them something, man, fuck you old bitch ass nigga. I fuck you up, old bitch ass nigga. Man, if you don't get the fuck from around me with all that nonsense, man. Some motherfuckers I don't even punch first. I just smack them. Like, wake your motherfucking ass up. Now, if they punch back, then I'm going, yeah. Because I can still dance. Even though I'm 46, I can still dance. I move real good. Ain't too many ass whoopings I done took. But I give brothers passes. That's one thing I will do. Sometimes I'll walk away. I'll be like, man, you got that, bro. All right, big dog. And I go about my business. But I don't have too many problems because everybody know me. Know I could dance. And they know I'll flip. Boy, I will flip clean the fuck out. I don't give a fuck who he is. You could be the motherfucking president, vice president, whoever. Say the wrong thing to me. And I'm gonna flash so motherfucking fast because I go 0 to 1,000 on a motherfucking ass. That's why the youngsters don't play with me. Like if I see a youngster getting harassed by the police in the neighborhood, man, I'm going to see what's happening. And a lot of times it don't be none of my business. But I still want to make sure that he gonna be all right. All right, y'all bringing him to jail for such and such. All right. Can I have your badge number and your name? And I'll give it to their parents if their parents ain't around. I'll bring it to their parents. This was his name that arrested him. He's Sergeant so-and-so. And they arrested him for this and that. And I give them the information. My kids will tell you, I come to school, all the kids, all the teachers, the principals, disciplinarians, and all that, they know me. I pop up at the schools. It was one day, this youngster sat up here and he had hit my daughter. First off, you way bigger than my daughter. Then you hit a female. Now some of them be asking for it, and I sometimes I don't agree with hitting on women. I walk away. Woman go to talking a bunch of shit to me, I walk away. Now if she get aggressive, then yeah, I'll knock her motherfucking ass out. But I'm talking to him because I told the people when they told me about the dude hitting my daughter because they called me. I left work. I came over there to the school, and when I got there, I waited because I said I want to meet his parents. I want to talk to her. Well, it was just a single female, and his son went to cussing in front of his mama. Man, I smacked that motherfucking table so hard I tried to jump over there, and they went to telling me because they know my last name. They like, Mr. I ain't gonna say my last name right now. They like, Mr. Please don't. Because I told him, boy, I will fuck you up. Boy, you better show your mama some respect. And you better show these women in here some respect. Because it was all women and just me and him. We was the only males. Boy, I beat you up. And I got a whole fucking son that's, well, he's 6'2", about to be 6'3" now. And he loves to fight. Boy, I put my son on you, boy, I get you bashed. And he knew my son. They took me out the room and put me in a principal office to sit down and talk to him. Because the principal, after he talked to the mama and the son, which he got expelled. But after that, they wanted to talk to me, but I was gone. I had checked out. I had waited like 10, 15 minutes, then I went checked out. I checked my daughter out of school. And the reason why I'm checking her out, because I'm mad. I wrote, I'm mad on it. Let it be known. Boy, I touch you, boy. I don't know who the fuck raising you. Can't no motherfucking woman raise no man. Takes a man to raise a man. That's why, man, my son be getting into it. But he know he can't whoop my ass yet. Eventually it's gonna come where he could actually whoop my ass, but by then, he already know. I brought you in this world and I take you out. He already know I be strapped like a Mexican bandit. Bulletproof helmets, bulletproof bandanas, bulletproof vests, and I'm waiting on my package for my bulletproof pants. I will strap up and I come around that motherfucker like it's World War III. But I'm proud of my young brothers. Young brothers, start sticking together, man. Stop all that fight, that infighting. Oh, you from this neighborhood, I'm from that neighborhood. Man, that's some bitch ass shit. Y'all niggas country bumpkins with that shit. That's some shit we did in the 90s, man. It's the 2020s. Time to get off that bullshit. I look back at my fucking past, man, and I cringe at a bunch of shit I did. Cause I was off cold like a motherfucker, but everybody know that I really be on that shit. If I do you something, you done did something fucked up. All right now, Mr. White Man, with your pit bull. I see you pulling up. I hope that dog ain't aggressive, cause I kill him. But y'all be on some other shit. And it ain't about all that sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta walk away, man. Man, look, bro, they ain't between us, bro. If you bring your old lady to a club, and nigga holler at her, now I can see if a nigga holler at her when you ain't around her. Now, if he know that's your old lady, oh, that's disrespect. He violated. He violated. But I remember one time, I think it was the Bridge Circle Club, right when you get on the West Bank. It was this club on the right-hand side. And I hollered at this dude, old lady, but he wasn't with her. Then when I seen her go by him, I walked up to him. I shook his hand. I apologized. I'm a man. I'm a man. I ain't even had that to do. I could have just walked off, but I went and apologized. Said I'd never holler at her again, my man. I didn't know. He didn't even know nothing about it. He like, what you talking about? I'm like, man, I hollered at your old lady. Oh, he like, oh man, you good, you good. And that's the way we supposed to treat each other. With love, respect. That's the only way we gonna get farther. When you got all these little disrespectful motherfuckers running around, women raising niggas, and a lot of these niggas ain't cut from the right cloth. A lot of these niggas that go to prison ain't built for prison, man. Niggas being there joked out. They ain't got nobody putting money on their books and they ain't got no money. They running around that bitch joking, playing like they're fucking preschool and shit. Then one of the old cats who been in there for a while run some game. Next thing you know, this nigga a whole LGBTQRS motherfucker. Yeah, and there, I done seen motherfuckers. Well, I ain't see it, but I heard about it. Because the motherfucker used to do it damn near every night, but I ain't trying to watch, but Motherfucker jack another man off for some cigarettes, then be on the phone talking to his girlfriend. For cigarettes? Boy, quit smoking. What the fuck wrong with you? That was white. That was some white boy shit, though. That's some white boy shit. Jack a man off his fucking cigarette for a cigarette. Man, what the fuck? I wouldn't even want another man to touch me. They tell me that both of them was fucking gay. And dude bragging about it. He telling everybody about it. Bragging like he gets some stripes. Dude, I'm looking at you like you a whole faggot, man. Stay away from me. I go lay on my fucking bunk and put my headphones on, listen to music. And if that motherfucker walked by my bunk too close, nigga, I was flipping. Get your punk ass away from my fucking bunk. But young brothers keep sticking together. Unity. And if you set up there and you commit that crime, don't let your other people, the people that you fuck with, go down for that crime. I remember I was about to sign an affidavit to make sure my cousin didn't go to prison for my gun. And they scratched the serial number off my gun. Show you how dirty homicide detectives is. They crooked as fuck. So we gotta stick together. I beat the charge. Well, we beat the charge. He was happy than a motherfucker. Me, I was more mad. I ain't gonna eat front. I'll tell you some real shit. And this is gonna be the last one I tell. At that time, when they planted that crack on me, and they gave my cousin that gun, I was trying to find grenades because it was a police station in a neighborhood, a substation. I was gonna throw them bitches on it. I'd have made world news. I was that fucking mad. You gonna plant crack on me? I don't even sell crack back then. Now if they'd have caught me with 1 ounce, 2 ounces, 9 ounces, all right, that probably was me. But 2 rocks? Man, me with 2 rocks? Yeah. That shit, that was false like a motherfucker. I wasn't selling motherfucking dime rocks. I wasn't selling dime rocks weed around that time, man. I was dealing with weight. You gotta scale that shit that I was dealing with. But I was so motherfucking mad, boy, they just didn't know. That's why they was telling my lawyer that I'm harassing them when they come trying to get their lie together. Man, get the fuck from around there. As soon as I see them, I'm telling them, get the fuck from around there. You don't live around there. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Cats was telling me they gonna throw you under the jail and all this shit. They ain't gonna throw me no fucking well. Fuck, I'm ready to die behind what I believe in. And you definitely ain't about to give me no fucking fake ass charge. Cause they good for planting fucking drugs on black folk. That's something you gotta watch. When they sit up there and they tell you don't videotape them, oh, that's cause they about to do something wrong. Tell them turn your camera on. Or have somebody on the sideline videotaping their ass the whole while. Cause they do a bunch of crooked ass shit. And they know they be doing crooked shit. I bet you them bitches don't sleep good at night. Not one time. I remember back when I was in high school, I used to work at K&B, which turned to Rite Aid. Man, the people who bought the most liquor was cops. They'll come in and they gotta buy liquor. They buying wine and all kinds of drinks. All of it alcoholic. Alcohol drinks. Because they couldn't deal with the shit. They knew they was doing some fucked up shit, man. We gotta stop that as a whole, as a goal. If you don't catch me down bad, man, leave me alone. Don't pull me over because I'm riding down the street. Because they did this to me one time when I was a teenager, too. I'm riding down the street. Me and my partner, we coming from the studio. This when I was in high school. They make us get out the car and sit Indian style with our hands behind their head. No search warrant, but they illegally searched the car without our permission. Then after they ain't find none, they say, oh, you can go. See, I don't know. I didn't know back then what I know now. Because I'd have been at the top now. I'd have been at the top the way I think now. Now they don't really fuck with me. Like I said, I donate to certain candidates like Marcel Dixon. I donate to Marcel Dixon. I don't use the same name that I used on this. I use my government name. I donate to Sheriff Trey because they don't harass you out in the class unless you got to be doing something. Every now and then they might fuck with certain people, but they'll let you go. I don't fuck with Troop A or Troop B in Louisiana because it's a bunch of racists. And then the niggas act worse than the motherfucking white folk. They be trying to put on a show. So I don't really fuck with them. But when I do see candidates that actually is trying to help the people, I put a little money in it, whatever I can afford. I donate from time to time to Tariq Nasheed. And even though he got something against, him and Ados got something going on, I donate to Yvette Cornell. I just donate to certain people. I'm not with that Democrat shit, though. I ain't no Democrat or Republican. I never have been. And I signed up to vote back in, when I was 18. I don't go by that party. I go by policy. What you gonna do? I voted for Bobby Jindal one time. He turned out to be a piece of shit, but he lost that time I voted for him. And Kathleen Babino Blanco, I voted for that bitch. She turned out to be a piece of shit after Hurricane Katrina. And it was this other dude I was voting for, but he lost. But I donate to their campaigns, certain things. I even every year the police force, they ask if you could give them a donation, and they send you that sticker that you put on your window. I always give it to my mama. I don't want that shit on my car. But I donate to some cops, even though they murdered my daddy, but I know not all of them wrong. Not all of them bad. I remember I had a suspended license, and I was riding drinking vodka. My wife wanted some Church's chicken. She was pregnant. And she ain't want no other chicken but Church's chicken. God bless her dead, because she not here no more. But I'm driving to go get her some chicken. Cop pulled me over. For no reason, to be honest with you. He asked, could he search my car? I gave him permission, because I know that vodka don't have a scent. He went through the car, he ain't find nothing, but he handcuffed me and put me in the back of his car first. It was Kenner police. Y'all don't know nothing about Kenner, Louisiana, man. Fuck them. I love my niggas out there, but as far as the police department go, man, fuck them. Crooked motherfuckers. But He searched my car. Then he came, unlocked my handcuffs. He let me go. He told me, tell your wife that she can't have no chicken tonight. I say, all right, yes, sir, officer. Got in my car, went in a whole nother, I rode through a neighborhood and still went and got my wife that chicken though. Then I brought her that chicken back and I told her, because she was wondering what took so long. And I had to run a story down. But in a way, he was bad by just pulling me over for no reason. But in a way, he was good by just letting me go. He ain't try to plant nothing on me. But he stereotyped me. But I wasn't tripping. Still got what the fuck I wanted to get. And I still had my vodka in my cup. I was drinking that vodka. Go and get that motherfucking chicken. But I'm about to get off now. My manager here, he gonna come and won't talk a bunch of shit. Cause I talked a bunch of shit to him yesterday. I told him he was fat and all kinds of stuff. So he gonna give me a hard time today. I already know. But it looked like it's gonna rain, so I ain't gotta worry about it too long. Me and him go way back. I'm gonna run a story about that. About how me and him go back. But I ain't about to run it now. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I wish y'all the best. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And go to my Cash App and put something in my Cash App. Help a brother out. Once I get up to 100 views, 100 subscribers, I'm gonna set up here and I'm gonna start camming up. Let y'all see me while I'm talking. Cause I ain't scared to show who I am. If you look at my old videos, you'll see I show who I am. But I feel like it's a waste of time for me to cam up. So I just do it off my phone. But y'all enjoy y'all day. I wish y'all the best. And may y'all have a wonderful week.